Welcome back. Every Thursday on News 9 at 9 a.m. we're going in depth with Oklahoma City Police Chief Wade Gorley.
This week we're talking to the chief about the Department of Justice's new investigation into how the department and the city handle mental health crises. Here's Lisa Monahan.
Well, every week we sit down with Oklahoma City Police Chief Wade Gorley, and this week we're talking the federal investigation launched within the last 2 weeks into how OCPD, the city, and the state respond to mental health crisis. I know, Chief, this is the first time we've had the opportunity to discuss this investigation. What's your response to the DOJ's decision to look into your department?
You know, the way it came about was very odd. We received an email on a Wednesday asking us to get on a video call on Thursday, and we knew nothing yet that this was coming or nothing about it. And then that Thursday morning, they gave us very limited information. There was more information in the press release than what they gave us over that call and in the letter. And so we were caught off guard by it, but you know, at the same time, based on what they were looking at, we felt confident that we're handling things the way we should.
And I'm certain that you guys will be cooperating with the investigation. I know police are oftentimes on the front lines of how cities respond to those having mental health crisis. Can you talk about how officers respond to these types of calls right now, or if there's anything that's changed since you become chief? You
know, really, probably one of the biggest changes that has been really helpful to us is, you know, for years, police officers were the first line of response to anyone with a mental illness, and we know that that's not productive. I mean, that's not the best way to handle those type of calls. And so the state has made changes in the law to allow transports that are non-law enforcement. Used to, only a police officer could transport someone in mental health crisis. Also the rollout of 988 fairly recently, and we've been working with Department of Mental Health in how we hand those calls off to 988 and then how they can return them back to our 911 center if the call is dangerous. And basically now, what we're looking at is only responding to those calls where there's some type of imminent threat, someone's armed with a weapon, you know, something like that. And so in most cases, through 988, our goal is to hand those calls off to a mental health professional.
It seems like we've made great strides here in Oklahoma City with responding to mental health crises. Why do you think that they are singling out OCPD?
I really don't know, and that's the thing too. It seems like, you know, if they wanted to evaluate the way we were doing things prior to the recent changes in the law, I might understand that a little bit more. But with all the changes that we've made recently and working with some of our partner agencies toward a joint response, some of the things that through 21CP that we're implementing as a city, I feel like we're headed in the right direction and where we need to go. And it really, to me, didn't make a lot of sense that, you know, you mentioned that the state is mentioned in this DOJ investigation, so why only Oklahoma City when every police department in the state handles these situations similarly or the same?
Well, hopefully that you guys will be getting more information as we go throughout the weeks. I'm sure that we'll be discussing this yet again.
Absolutely.
Thanks for being here and having this candid conversation with us. If there's anything you'd like to add to ask the chief about this issue, you can email us right there at that on your screen, chat with the chief at griffin.news. We sit down with the chief each and every week. We'll see you then.